Okay, so my name is Craig Miller, and my father was a pastor, so I am a PK, and I've been in the church all my life. I have been a Christian mental health therapist for 45 years, and I have a couple of master's degrees and just all that stuff. But what God's mostly done in my life is working with people, narrowing it down to people that are not being healed or people that have long-term chronic issues. And really, primarily my book, when Breaking Emotional Barriers to Healing, which Randy Clark did the forward on. What I want to do is I want to help people get a better handle on practicalities. So it's very important when you go into the healing field to heal others. It's amazing what will creep on us, whether it's the enemy or whether it's typically our own emotion. Will they be healed? If they don't get healed, what happens to my faith? Do I have enough confidence in myself? Do I question myself? Do I doubt myself? Am I good enough for it? It's amazing how much we are. That's that voice that comes on it. And kind of Amanda also talks about that also, how that inner belief that comes from ourselves from early on in our life. And typically, adult reactions of issues is unresolved childhood trauma that needs to be resolved. Now, it can be long term, as Amanda talked about. It can be within your own lifetime that you're aware of, but most of the time we're not. Even in our medical issues, people think, well, if I've got a medical issue, if I don't feel good about myself, how can I heal the other person? Well, that's just a lie because it's God doing the work, not you. He's just using you as a vessel no matter where you are. So we need to turn around that. Even the Center for Disease Control, they actually upped the statistic last year. It's now 95% of physical ailments have a psychological root. That's a lot. And if you add also the emotional component to that, which is what I also go after, we're going to go after where did that get started? Think about it. Anything not of God, lack of confidence, whether it's anxiety, depression, issues of doubt, or how you feel about yourself, anything not of God was given to you by a person or a circumstance because it's not who you are, because the Bible already says that you're good enough, worthy, and deserving, and you're wonderfully made. So whatever you're thinking about that now, that is not a now issue. That's a childhood issue that was started by a person or circumstance. We're going to find that. We're going to actually do this. We're going to be teaching activation and actual practical application to right on the class. We're going to get rid of the stuff that's making you think you're not good enough for it. So we can kind of go right forward and just be like that, launching you into something greater than what you believe you may be. And so we want to do that for the people that are watching and teaching how you can do that with other people, because your father creates your worth, your mother creates your comfort, and they're supposed to bring it together to be one accord. And that doesn't happen a lot because you don't know God when you're born. You don't know who God is. So God gave us a mother and a father to give us that knowledge that we're wonderfully made. But the problem is our parents only gave us what they know. And we need to then turn that around. And that's the belief. It can be generational, as Amanda was saying. It can be within our lifespan. And we need to find what that is so we can launch ahead, whatever's going on, and change that mindset. And so it'll be exciting. And I'm looking forward to teaching people how to do it on themselves and do it with other people. So thank you.